Pardon me, excuse me. Let me be brief. So, like I said, man, it's all a program. It's all algorithms. It's basically, man, fuck you, get it how you live. We don't care about your soul. If that means I gotta get killed, I'ma kill you. So I told y'all, man, listen, man, Alice Borderland. If you ever seen that movie or that show, it depicts all this shit that's going on, man. And somebody trying to get to the right. It's all about Alice Borderland. I'm gonna say this again. These Asian folks, what they was doing, right? These Asian folks was basically transferred to another world. Hence the red, the black, or you say the white and the black, which is the same thing. It's still a checkerboard. You know what I'm saying? It's about moving the chess pieces and moving all the bishops and queens and all that other shit. And it's all about basically, can you figure out the game and can you hide what you want to hide and can you kill and kill? Basically, the demiurge is basically because they say Venus is supposed to be Lucifer, but then they say Lucifer is supposed to be Venus. They say Set is supposed to be. It's all about the ones and the fours and all the many pieces and everything. And do you understand what's going on? Do you know that you're in the Matrix? That this is a grid and none of this stuff is real? And you could be in the 50s right now. You could be in the 1800s. You could be anywhere right now. It doesn't matter where you at. All that matters is, do you know how to pull out the sun? Do you know how to use the energy? Can you network the lights and be a higher being? That's what it's about. Motherfucker tried to set me on fire. I could have died last night, bro. They say, well, I feel like I'm immortal. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Barnabas. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm immortal, though. You know what I'm saying? I could have died. Do you understand me? Nigga could have. Listen, this is how I know I'm here for a different reason. Because honestly, they say when troubling times keep transpiring around you and you keep surviving, live, it's for a greater purpose. Now look, they tell me that I'm not meant to be where I'm supposed to be. They say, you're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be there. Da, 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 da. But then I noticed that people are purposely setting me up so they can say they're in the right place, so they can get so they can fulfill their wishes and their dreams and get their grandeur abilities, so they can have moderators running around here, baby moder. I mean, it's all about being Christ. I mean, isn't that what the thrice great guy did? To who? That guy did the same thing. He did the same play. He transpired the energy and did the same thing. I mean, that's the same thing that the Romans did to the blacks. But they say Yakub created these fools to do the shit so he can goddamn do the other shit. You know what I'm saying? Then they say we celestial, that we on a higher frequency, that we came from the stars, we came from out of the light. So that means we had to penetrate the system, which that means we had to come through the earth. Which, you know what I'm saying, they say it's not on the right, it's on the left, but they say we started off reading from the right to the left. Then they reversed it and remixed that thing, like, you know what I'm saying, certain beings, and then they try to get boogie with it, and then they try to hit you with the same frequency. And it's all about getting into your control setting and stealing your energy. Like I told you, somebody's looking for hands right now. Hence, I already caught what they was doing. Somebody was trying to take my hands from a different means. Which that means they were doing what? They was trying to steal something that didn't belong to them. But they was trying to do it in an unnatural means. Hence, you know, it's a hit on the scene because somebody doing some foul shit. You know what I'm saying? And I told y'all they use the squirrels because they know that's about energy, and that also tells you a different thing too. Cersei was known to turn creatures into animals. They say God turned the ones who try to rise up into the higher altitude into animals. And then he changed the rest of their language. And he did away with the ones who wanted to tussle with him. The ones who wanted to kill him, he did away with them. The ones who just wanted to wrestle with him, he changed their language, or he changed them into animals. The other ones who were just along for the ride, he turned the motherfuckers into something. He changed all the languages on them. So you can't understand what's going on. He didn't kill him though. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all these folks be like, man, I want a cheek. I want a booty. You know what I mean? They be looking for ass and different shit, bro. I got him. I'm going to get him because I'm going to get that ass. But all it is people just coming back around and doing the same process again. It's a repeat. It's a loop. And like I told y'all, if you've seen Star Wars, you get certain intuitions and certain things telling you to move certain ways, and then other people that try to stop you because they have their own little mindset. You can't flow with everybody flow. They say the nuns was out there stealing children and running off with. They say the gypsies was doing that first though. They say the gypsies was doing that first though, but you know what I'm saying? They say we ain't telling on nothing. We just speaking truth, right? We ain't telling on nothing. We just speaking truth, right? They want to hit you from the blind side, like a guy who was running for a family who was supposed to be helping them, but they was really doing it to steal money, which is nothing. They was really doing it for position and power, which you see the X and the L in the sky. You know what time it is. Hence, we have all these geese in the sky right now. Pause. Slow down. Turn to the left. It's on the right though. I already caught the geese in the sky. And they running out of breath. They saying God, Yah. We can say Yah. It don't matter who you want to say it is. Because it's off on the right side, right? If you want to talk about it, you know what it is. But they say that's in our DNA, like the rib. So if we want to talk about Eve, you got to talk about the DNA. You got to talk about the 10 strands. Like a harmonizing beat, like the music that's flowing deep inside of you. You got to understand that. So if God is about music and strings, hence when I walked in the store, they had a heart behind this fool, like he was playing strings. You know what I mean? So who are we talking about? Are we talking about the nigga who made the thought process and made this possible? Because he was there before Hermes came forth. So, you know, you ain't got to speed it up too much because he's on the cloud already. Hence, we already seen the geese. Since we seen the crane or the geese or whatever the fuck you want to call it, you already seen the loop. So you seen the sticks because it's all about nurturing and bringing forth the seed, which is the egg. So you already know off the rip, it's about playing the game. And these folks out here trying to be killers. I would say, what's up, Doc? But there ain't no point in me saying that. Because Jit knew what it was. Jit heard it from the muscle. He told him, he said, listen, I know you hear them things. Pay attention, young one. I know you hear them things. Pay attention, young one. Because them things trying to get you, because they be trying to get me. You got to be wise and woke. These spirits out here doing wicked things because they seeing the other side of things too. It's a circus. Come on, man. These are killers out here, bro. Murder She Wrote. What do you say? Murder She Wrote. Now listen, it's some killers out here, bro. It's some real killers. And they quick to, they'll find you. How that song go? Who are you? Do, 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 do. I really want to know. Let me stop that. But listen, because if we on the scene, they say the light bringer, the morning star, was the one who brought forth the music for the higher God, right? The creator. So with that being said, the other aspect of it was the one who played the music for the higher God, the one who sat and cut up the brother and sent him off. Because the one that was on the high, that was in position, that had the kingdom set up for him, was being usurped, which he was in favor of Ra, which he had that glow around him. He was in position of Ra. He had his authorities usurped from him, so he had to do what? Let his immaculate son come forth and bring forth the energy. Not just the healing, because he had to get healed, because the mother had to use that aspect as well to heal, but he had to use the destroyer side to get rid of that other being who was trying to take him out or take out his father. He had to bring forth that energy. That dragon had to be arisen again. That celestial had to go back up. But we ain't talking too much, man. Let me get off this thing, man. I done gave y'all too much insight on info on the limelight. But like I said, man, they said I can't rhyme tight. They said I can't get my mind right. But they said we neurotic? Is this nostalgia? I think because they say they psychopaths out here. So, not to quote Demolition Man or anything, but it takes a deranged person to catch a deranged person. Like, it takes a Jedi to catch a Sith. And if you're doing some dirty shit, you get a Sith. And when people cast wicked shit, you get, you know how it is. So please stay tuned, because that's the same vehicle that was on the other side on the sidewalk where I was at. You know what I'm saying? You know where they're heading to. No cap. I'm just hitting you with some Legos and Egos, you know what I'm saying? Abundance of fun and joy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole, listen, to the people who are moving right and trying to get us back in position. I got mad love for you. Even though that is only words and spellings, the inside my true knows what it is. And hopefully you can feel that energy that I'm sending towards you. So with that being said, please stay tuned and let's move in the right direction.